Hello again everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to tie off the shawl with a shuttle. Now I just made this with a little lolly stick. What I did was I just cut a V shape at this end and a V shape at this end. I gave it a little sanding just to make sure it was smooth, and I've just wound my wool around it. Now I just tied a knot at the beginning, but I'm going to show you how you use this. It's a little bit fiddly at first, but once you get used to it, it's so much better than tying lots of knots. So for this shawl, we've actually got, well, what you can see, I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little bit, tiny bit more for you. Now, I've done this one, so we're on to this one here. Now, as you can see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places that we have to tie the star shape in. On these ones, you've got to tie through the whole lot of it, right down through underneath the shawl. So what you do to begin with, even if you've just started tying a knot, you just make yourself a loop. Go down this first section here, go down through here, keep your little loop like this, and we're going to come up this part. So you come up this part here. Now you've got your little twisted, if you can see it like that, we're going to put your little shuttle through and it makes a slip knot, or it should make a slip knot. It hasn't there. So it makes a slip knot, and then just tighten it. Don't tighten it too tight, because we're not making pom-poms, we're just tying off the shawl. Now remember, it's got 8 sections, so we need to go down this second. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like a little clock. So we've gone down number 1 and we've came up number 5. So we're going to go down number 2. We're going to go down here. Make sure you've got your little loop. Go down this one, and then we're going to come up this next one. You will get used to it. Once you're sitting in front of it and you can see what you're doing, then go through your loop and just tighten it, because it's a slip knot. So we've done 1 and 2, so now we're going to go down number 3. Make sure you've got your little loop. Go down number 3, and we're going to come up number 7, and we're going to just tie, just give it a little wiggle to tighten that slip knot. Now we're going to go down this part, that's number 4, and we're going to come up this one here. Go through your loop and tighten your slip knot. As easy as that. I know you can't see it very well. It is much easier when it is only squares, but because this is 8 sections that you have to go to tie in this shape, you can see the star shape appearing here. It is a little confusing because I've got that peach coloured wool underneath. So make sure you've got your loop, because we're going on to the next section. Cross it over and go through number 1. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going through number 1 and we're coming up number 5. Okay? Go through your hoop to make your slip knot and tighten it. Don't tighten it too much, because you don't want to make it too tight across here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way along, then we're going to go all the way up and around like a circle, all the way around our loom. So we went down that one, so the next one is this one. Make sure you've got your loop. Go down through here, so that's down to number 2, and we're going to come up number 6 and tighten your slip knot. So then we're going to make our loop, go down number 3, and we're going to come up number 7, up that one there. And that is the easiest way I find to remember which ones you're going down and which ones you haven't. So now we're going to go down number 4. I've got a little loop in my hand, I've got this bit in my hand, and we're going to come up number 8 and through and tighten. Okay, so got my loop, I've crossed it over because it's the first one of this. You'll get used to it. Now if you can't make one of these, or if you can't make a loom, there is a man, his name is Peter Greenfield, and you can find him on Debsy's Pom Pom Blankets Facebook page, and he sells looms. They're absolutely amazing, and he is quite reasonable. It's just I'm not working at the moment, so I've just made mine myself. Through there, up through this one. Now I'm not doing anything underneath, I'm just winding my wool out a little bit sometimes when I'm underneath. So I'm going to cross it over and I'm going through this one again. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let the video run, and I'm just going to weave a little bit so you can see how to do it. Now I'm not doing these ones. I'm not going to do these very end ones, these little crosses here, because I want that as part of my fringe, and it's going to keep the pattern uniform. So I'm not going to do those ones, those little single ones that run all the way around the edge. I'm only doing the ones that are all going to be here, all of these ones that are like that. Through the knot, down that one, up to that one, and up through there. So I'm just going to continue all the way along, and then when I get to my corner I'm going to go up the way, but I'm not going to do these little single crosses, I'm not going to do those. So I'm just going to continue on with that, and this is how you use a shuttle to tie off your blankets or your shawls. Okay everyone, so here is the shawl. I've got it all tied off all the way around all these star-shaped parts. I didn't tie these square pieces here. I've just left them because it is a shawl. It's not the normal baby blankets or anything that I normally make. This is the reverse side. Now it is reversible, but this, I'm going to turn it over and let you see the other side. Now this is the other side. This is the reverse side. Now it looks nice and neat, and this is the fluffy end on it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off the frame now. I'm going to keep the corners on. Now all you have to do is just snip in the middle of each of all of these pieces. I'm just going to move my loom off to the side. And there we are. We're just going to give this a shake. Now look at that, isn't that pretty? That's one side of it. And that's your other side. Now there we go. That's my first shawl all done. And as you can see, it's got a really nice pretty pattern on it on that side. And that's your other side. So give it a go, everyone. So once again, I would just like to thank all my subscribers. Over 1,000! I've got over 1,000 now, and I'm just so excited about that. It takes that little bit extra time to actually set up a YouTube account for somebody to subscribe to my channel. And I just want to thank everybody who's taken that little bit extra time to subscribe to my channel. And also not forgetting everyone who just pops in, watches the video, and then goes off and does whatever else they're doing. I hope this is helping someone. I have had over 85,000 views altogether, so people are watching my channel, and I really do want to thank all the people who are taking that few minutes, or more than a few minutes for some of my videos, who are taking the time out of their lives just to watch my videos, and hopefully they're learning something new. So until we do the next tutorial, I'd like to thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and Sandra will be with me. My sister Sandra's coming down for a holiday, and I'm going to rope her into doing some videos as well. That'll be quite fun. So I hope you'll all join me for my next tutorial. Until then, I'll see you all again. But remember, leave a comment if you want me to do a tutorial on something that you would like to learn. Then just leave a comment in the comments box below the video, and I'll see what I can do. Until then, I'd like to thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.